Hi everyone, we're back with Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator. Last time we had a really heartwarming moment with Amanda, and we also had a pretty, okay date with Craig. We got a B rank, date with Craig. Could have gone a little better, but what can you do? Anyway, our last date with Craig, let's go! Okay buddy, you and me, together, let's do this. You know what they say about third dates, they get pretty serious. Are you sure this is your dream daddy? I'm absolutely sure. I'm committed. Let's go! Dad tip number 41. Run through the finish line. Good dad tip. Dad tip number 5. Everyone needs to know... well, okay. It took some time for our schedules to line up, but I was finally able to find a weekend where Craig and I could go camping. Ooh, nice. You always stay so busy with work and the kids, but it's good to know that we'll just be able to spend some time relaxing together in nature. Since our first run, I've managed to go on regular runs with Craig. I mostly do them because it seems like the only time we get to hang out, but the added benefit is that I've seen lots of improvement in my health. Nice! I was able to sift through the attic and find my old camping gear from college. Excuse me, sorry. Craig put me in charge of bringing the sleeping bags in the tent while he takes care of the food, so I double-checked to make sure everything's ready to go. Craig should be here any minute now. Amanda's going to be spending the weekend on a school trip to our nation's capital. She hasn't been away from home without me for longer than a day since she was 14. I hope she isn't feeling as nervous about it as I am. Hey, Amanda Panda. Amanda's in the room sitting on top of her luggage in order to get it to finally zip. Hey, Pops. Ready for your trip? Once I get this bad boy all zipped up, I'm good to go. How much did you pack? It seems like a lot for 2 days. Oh, it's all my camera equipment. Lenses, tripod, flash, all that. Are you even going to have time to take pictures? I'll find a way. I just need to get some good shots for my series on national monuments. Ooh, what's the series about? It's one of those internet series where I reimagine Disney princesses as founding fathers. What? I'm kidding. Nobody likes those. I'm taking portraits of my friends. Oh, well, I'm going to be in the woods. Out there in nature, you know, roughing it. Just me and Mother Nature. The golden Madre de trees. Are you going to be alright on your own?
Yes.
I'm not gonna have any signal out there. I won't be able to text or call you at all. Oh, it's alright. I'll be able to survive a couple days without constant updates on who just got voted off International Haunted House Hunters. Well, I'll miss you. And for the record, Bradley was pushed down a flight of ornate stairs by a ghost. They were really beautiful stairs. Amanda finishes up stepping the big suitcase and lugs it next to the door of her bedroom. She turns around and gives me a big hug. Relax, Dadtron. I'm a big kid now. I can take care of myself. Besides, I gotta share a room with Monica Sanders and 2 mom chaperones. The most trouble I could possibly get into is falling asleep with a tub of ice cream on me. Oh, well, alright. Don't steal anything, okay? Since you asked nicely, fine. Promise. I step aside, hauling my bands behind me. Craig's already strapped some camping gear onto the top of the modest but stylish car. He notices me carrying my equipment and hurries over to take it from me. Such a gentleman. I almost had a case of the vapors there. Never fear, these muscles were made for picking up heavy things and putting them in other places. Remember, it's your weekend to relax. Take it easy. I guess you can't argue with that. Everything good with Amanda? Yep, on her way to school trip to Washington, D.C. What about your offspring? What about your offspring? I'll wear smash these for the weekend. I'm ready to get my camp on. I load the rest of my stuff into Craig's car and we get in. Nice. Oh no! What's wrong? I think I left my juicer plugged in. We gotta go back. Are you worried that someone's gonna break into your house and cold press some carrots? No, it's just... Just try to relax, man. Let the juicer float away. Take all of your worries and blend them into pulpy good vibes. Craig takes a deep breath. Do we have anything to listen to? All I had in my place is a series of CDs that guide you through a thorough and intense calisthenics workout. Do you want to listen to those? I'm just kidding. Craig hands me this thick case filled with CDs. Take your pick. I thumb through the page after page of kids' sing-along CDs. Oh yeah, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Takes me back. Keep going. I get to the end of the case to find, in the very last slot, a blank CD with Craig's handwriting on it. DJ Kegstan's Megamix Volume 1? Made it just for the trip. I think you'll like it. I pop the CD into the car stereo and it's like immediately transported to our old dorm room. After hit plays, and soon we're both happily scream singing the lyrics to each song as we fly down the highway. The song was Carl's favorite. Carl, the third roommate! You brought that dog home one night and couldn't pry you two apart. So we spent an entire semester fabricating a story about our foreign exchange roommate who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. And then we had a room inspection that RA was so suspicious of, but we could never prove anything. And Carl was just under a blanket. Bless that pup's courage under fire. Man, we did some dumb things back in college. The hours fly by as we belt out tunes in whatever non-existent key our voices register in. Soon enough, we're surrounded by lush trees and spectacular vistas of everything amazing that nature has to offer. It feels good to be back out here. Real good. We park our car at the entrance of the familiar trail and load up our gear onto our backs. I'm thankful that we've been working on my health over the past couple of weeks, otherwise I'd be dreading all of the hiking that's about to happen. Craig looks intently at his phone. Everything alright? Yep. Just had to fire off one last work email. Craig pockets the phone and we start to head off on the trail. It's relatively easy, but I know that I would have been huffing and puffing at this point if it weren't all for the murder sprints. And I look around and take in all the trees and animal chirps. Everything okay back there? There's no reception out here. Oh yeah, be out in the middle of nowhere, we'll do that. I recognize the look of anxiety on Craig's face. But if there's a problem... There won't be, it'll be fine. Come on, bud, who's a relaxed boy? I don't know. Craig. I'm a relaxed boy. That's my dude. We keep marching down the trail, but it seems like Craig is still worried. After a bit, he stops in his tracks. Maybe we should go back. We could find another camping ground that's good cell phone reception. Craig, seriously, what's wrong? I mean, I'm just really nervous. My dad instinct is kicking in. My mind keeps conjuring up all sorts of worst-case scenarios. What if something happens to the girls? I don't have a signal. I would have no way of knowing. Let me tell you, that feeling never goes away, no matter how old your kids are. You just gotta remind yourself they're in good hands. Craig doesn't say anything. I give him a reassuring punch on the shoulder. Try to remember why we came out here. The plan was to get away from it all and just focus on ourselves for this little trip. No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. Craig looks at me directly in the eyes. No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. We're gonna have some fun this weekend. Craig and I get back to marching. It's not too long of a hike before we get to the campsite, and we're both glad to see that we're the only people there. I can't believe you still have this tent. Found it in my attic and I already checked it for holes. It's seen better days, sure, but I think we'll be able to survive. I dump the bag of fabric and poles onto the ground. We unfold the tent in the desired spot. I hang Craig the stakes. We still know how to do this, right? Of course we do. We do not. Oh, jeez. After 20 minutes of struggling like people in a bad infomercial, we somehow managed to build an upright structure that closely resembles what a tent would look like if you had asked somebody to draw a picture of one of their eyes shut. I wouldn't put this up against the storm, but I think we'll be able to survive the night. We sat out a couple of chairs and our cooking equipment, admiring our handiwork. Hey. Bro, look at us go! Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall grill our meats and drink our brews, for we hold dominion over this land. Verily. And, look at our camping chairs, which we're going to sit on. So what's next on the camp extravaganza docket? Well, now that we have shelter settled, I think it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall a bit up the way, and I'm sure we could hike, too. Let's get hiking! Craig and I venture into the woods. We amble along, taking our time to chat and admire the wildlife. Craig reaches out an arm and stops me. Dude, does that look like what I think it looks like? I look over at where he's pointing. Oh my god, it does. That tree looks like a butt. Oh my god. Yep. Yeah. Same. I can't get over how detailed it is. I examined the butt tree further. The contour is perfect. It even has back dimples. I thought we were going to have a great time camping, but this makes it even better. Craig holds back a snicker. I aspire to have every hike be as good as this one. I'm snickering now too. Let us analyze this tree further. God damn it. Craig and I share a huge belly laugh at our awful jokes. The best thing about this is that there are no daughters here to tell us our jokes are bad. We high five. Craig and I hit the trail again. It's been a long time since we've been out here, but everything seems more or less familiar. We point at old landmarks that we remember back from our college days. I think we're getting close now. Check it out. There's a clearing up ahead. As we get closer, I can hear water running. Cresting over the hill, Craig and I are greeted by a wide clearing clearing surrounded by trees. In front of us is a beautiful waterfall spilling into a large body of water that runs into a river. Mouths agape, with the genuine beauty of the place, we go to investigate. The old waterfall.
Hey!
It's gorgeous. Nature is so rad. Peering further, we get an idea of how deep the pool is. Think we could jump off it like the old days? Ha! This old dad is happy we're here on dry land. Looks like you could climb up right over there. We didn't even bring swimming trunks. What are you talking about? Craig immediately begins taking his clothes off. Oh no, he's hot. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Dad me. I know. He looks fucking amazing. I know. Oh no. Do I look at his butt or do I not look at the butt? Oh no. Oh no. I mean, personally, I would look at the butts. I stare at everyone's butts. Everyone has a good butt, and I will stare at that ass. No joke. I mean, I will comment on it, but, you know, everyone has a good butt. I can't help but stare at butts. I'm big on butts. I'm looking at the butt. I can't help but sneak a peek. That is a good butt. I would imagine so. I would hope so. He runs a lot. I would hope that all the running helps with the good butt. Craig turns around suddenly. He catches me looking. I do a lot of glute workouts. Nice. And you immediately turn away, blushing. You coming or what? Oh, but I don't know about this dude. He's already making his way over to the waterfall by the time I finish my sentence. When he realizes I'm not right behind him, he turns around and rolls his eyes. We lived together for years, and I've seen your ass more times than I can count. It's no big deal. Who needs pants anyway? Your society's oppressors. Down with pants! Down with the system! That's the spirit. I take my shirt off and dump it into a pile with Craig's clothes. I put the rest of my clothes on the ground, feeling exposed. Craig and I climb up to the top of the waterfall, making sure not to slip on any wet rocks. He reaches the peak before I do and offers me a hand getting up. At the top, we look over the cliff and into the tiny lake. It seems so much higher up from this perspective. Craig has always been a daredevil. He pulled some stunts in college and I'm honestly still shocked he survived. I was always the one standing on the sidelines, watching and hoping I wouldn't be bringing him home in a gurney. Man, this could be dangerous. Craig looks me in the eyes. Don't think, just jump. Craig cannonballs off the waterfall and into the lake, creating a huge splash. I'm worried for a moment before he finally resurfaces from the water. Whoa! He treads water and looks up at me. You coming in or what? Don't think, just jump. How are you supposed to just not think? I'm pretty sure that's not physically possible. My toes grip on the edge of the rock. The water looks so far away. Don't think, just... I run off the edge, trying to do my best cannonball. Somewhere in the middle, it turns to a really graceful belly flop. I hit the water with a loud slap. I resurface to find Craig giggling. I rate that belly flop a solid 8 out of 10. Your form was lacking, but your heart was in the right place. I playfully splash water at Craig.
Nice.
Are you sure about that? I splash him again. You've given me no choice. Craig splashes me in the face with a huge wave of water. You've awakened the beast. He launches another wave of water at me. Don't you put me in a corner here. Don't put a wild animal in the corner. Dunk him! Dunk him! I lunge for Craig and manage to get him in an arm lock. Time for the finishing move! I summon all of my dad's strength to lift Craig out of the water.
Nice.
Hey! And I drop him down for a splash. Craig bounces back out of the water. My turn! Oh no, it seems like Craig was simply allowing me to pick him up and dunk him. He grapples me, and he has clearly superior muscles and quite literally tosses me into the water, and I emerge from the water devastated. You think I did all those pull-ups just so I could look good with my shirt off? Nah, bro. These arm cannons are dad launchers. Craig does a playful flex for me. Damn. Craig, truce, please. Craig thinks about it. Yeah, sure. We shake hands. There is peace. Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush. Not so scary now, huh? I'll race you to the top. We run all the way up the slick rocks and cannonball off the waterfall again. What a rush. Good form on that one. Want to go again? You know what? With the same energy we had in our youth, we climbed back up to the top of the waterfall. I'm brave enough to try a flip, which I'm sure looks incredibly graceful as I belly flop into the water. Phew, man. This was fun. Got one more in you? I'm live for danger. It takes us a little more time, but we get to the waterfall and do both our best running jumps into the water below. Alright, I think that's my limit. We should get going back before it gets too dark. Alright, you're right. We should probably head back. We put our clothes back and noticed they're soaking wet. Maybe a splash fight wasn't the best idea. It's okay, we'll get a fire going in no time. We can dry off and get some dinner going. Stopping wet, we hike back to our cabin and unpack everything we need for dinner. Craig puts out a couple of steaks and some chopped potatoes in tin foil. You ready for a feast? Hey man, take a seat. The Craig train is pulling into relaxation station and I'm your conductor. Let me cook for you. Absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here. Craig cooks now? I remember how his entire sophomore year diet consisted of microwavable mac and cheese, but not microwaved, and had trouble believing the thing he just said. Oh, jeez. At least let me start the fire. Sure, let me just grab my matches. Craig reaches into his backpack. He rummages around his bag, pulling things out and checking every pocket. Uh-oh. I know I packed it. Craig checks another bag and still can't find it. My stomach rumbles for now, and I'm more acutely aware of how cold and wet I am. We really need to get the fire started. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world.
Oh.
Gosh, I'm so stupid. I could have sworn I packed it. I'm sorry, dude. Don't we can figure this out. We can start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how hard could it be? I've watched plenty of survival programs on TV. If a naked reality TV star can do it, so could we. We'll need some wood. I gesture to the trees around us.
Oh.
There's no shortage of that. And some tinder.
Oh.
We can make that work. And then I think some ancient aliens are then supposed to come by and give us advanced technology. Or renovate our house. Depends on the show. Craig and I gather a variety of wood, bark, and moss until we have all the materials that could conceptually make a passable-looking campfire.
Oh.
Just add fire, right? That's the fun part. The sun is just now setting and the cool breeze rustles the leaves in the trees around us. We have to work quick. I've done this in the past. I know I can figure it out. Just give me a second. Any way I can help? Give me some moral support. Lift my spirits and we'll make this fire happen. Go overboard with Never knew a better Craig! In all my days, I can confidently say I've never known a Craig to be a better friend, father, or fire maker. Aww. Actually, now that I think about it, I knew a guy named Craig in high school who ended up getting a job as a professional pyrotechnics operator. I suppose he might have been pretty good at starting fire, but I bet you're even better than that guy. Bro. Eventually, Craig is miraculously able to get something going. He blows on the embers and gently places the glowing moss into the base of the pit. Soon enough, we have a nice little fire going. Way to go, man. We're getting all outdoorsy, fellas.
Oh.
Hooray for not dying. I take a seat in one of the lawn chairs Craig brought and cozy up to the fire, warming up my hands. Relax, man. Take it easy. Let me handle the dinner. I watch as Craig strokes the fire and sets the makeshift grill for the steaks. After all that hiking and swimming and fire starting, I'm able to relax a bit. With the sounds of crickets and the scent of steak filling the air, I actually feel pretty calm. Craig expertly sears 2 steaks in the pan he's been heating up on the fire, crackling thyme and crushed ginger over it while basting them both in butter. Wow, I didn't know he was actually good at cooking. The fanciest I ever saw him get in college was when he started sprinkling the seasoning packet onto dry ramen and eating it straight up. Oh, jeez. When did this happen? Used to eat cereal every morning with beer instead of milk.
Oh.
I grew up, I guess. I think these are just about ready. Craig puts the steaks onto a paper plate and sets them aside. I start to reach for one, but Craig snaps my hand away. Dude, let them rest. It'll be more flavorful that way. I patiently return to my seat, eyeing the steaks longingly from a distance. They smell incredible. Craig prepares a side salad for us in the meantime, sprinkling feta cheese onto freshly cropped greens. He plates it next to a generous pile of roasted potatoes covered in olive oil and rosemary. Once it's all ready, we sit down by the fire and dig in.
Oh.
Everything taste okay? I'm in heaven.
Oh.
That's what I like to hear. Remember how for an entire semester we would eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? It's so hard not to go back to that. Look at you now, man. You have kids, a great job, and now you can cook like a vengeful wizard whose arch nemesis is microwavable food. I'm really impressed with how much you've gotten into your life together. Craig laughs, but there's no humor in it.
Oh.
I'm glad you think that. I glanced at Craig while he picks at his salad. He really grew out of his baby face, but there's something about his expression that makes him seem so much older than he is. A sense of maturity he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted. You okay?
Huh.
Yeah. Come on, dude. I've known you for long enough to see when you're down.
Oh.
I'm tired, bro. I think being out here is making me realize just how drained I feel. You work really hard, Craig. It can't be easy.
Oh, man.
I have to, for my girls. I volunteer at their school, I cook healthy meals for them, I do everything I can to make sure they're safe and happy. And when they're with their mom, I'm always working overtime so I can support them. And then you can work out a lot so you can crush anyone who stands in their way.
Oh.
And I don't want to fall into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Everything I do is for them and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it seems like it's bleeding you dry.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what it takes to raise them well, then it's worth it. Craig, buddy, I know where you're coming from here, but you gotta take care of yourself too.
Dude.
I do, though. I eat right and exercise, and that's not what I mean. You're too little butter, too much toast, you know?
Nice.
What? You're spreading yourself too thin. Life needs balance. It's great that you care this much about your kids, but you can't neglect your own needs because you're too busy taking care of everyone else's. You matter too.
Oh.
I know I can provide for my family, and if I take a step back and look at everything objectively, I know I'm doing right by them.
Oh.
But I can't explain it, man. There's always that voice in the back of my head telling me that I need to do more. It's like it's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, that voice keeps telling me that I don't deserve it. To be honest, I even feel guilty about being out here. Craig, you're trying your best and you're doing an amazing job. That's a fact, but even if you weren't, you still deserve happiness.
Oh.
Do I, though? Aww. Hell yeah, bro. I look Craig and think about what a good friend and even better father he is. He's compassionate, he's hardworking, he's relentlessly positive. He encourages everyone to be the best version of themselves. He makes me want to be a better person. If you could only see yourself the way I see you.
Oh.
Craig beams. He gets up and walks over to his supplies.
Oh.
Come on, I brought dessert. Oh, are you going to use the campfire to torch the tops of some creme brulee?
Oh.
What? I know a little to nothing about cooking. Craig pulls out marshmallows.
Hey.
Well, you still know how to make s'mores, right? I think the more important question is do you know how to make s'mores? As I recall, I used to just completely blacken the marshmallows.
Oh.
Oh, I stand by that. It's charred on the outside, but the gooey center is preserved. Brutish. Craig throws a marshmallow at me, and I catch it in my mouth.
Oh.
Pro move. We used to be able to do that at a great distance against the wind disadvantage. Give me a week of practice, and I'll be competitive again. Craig and I sit in the warm glow of the campfire, watching embers float up towards the sky. The stars are so much brighter out here. Yeah.
Hmm?
I miss this, Parker. Me too. We stay here until it gets late, half remembering stories from college. We watch as the fire dies and eventually clamber to the tent. We crawl into the tent and I unfurl my sleeping bag. Wait, where's the other sleeping bag? I look around for a second. Oh no, I must have left it at home. It's all yours, dude, I'm sorry. I'll just curl up over here.
Oh.
No way, here. Craig unzips the sleeping bag and spreads it out so there's enough room for both of us to lay on top of it. I knew it! We're gonna share the sleeping bag. Yep, that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Nice.
Night, bro. Good night, bro. I roll over and face away from each other. Without a blanket, it's really cold. I shiver, and without realizing it, I find myself nestling closer to Craig. I'm sure he won't mind. He turns over, I can feel his breath on my neck. It's hard to focus on anything else. Oh, man. I turn over, trying to get more comfortable. I open my eyes and find Craig's face only a few inches from my own. For once, he looks at peace. His eyes flutter open. His hands find a place on my waist. Oh! I'm not sure who leans in first, but suddenly we're kissing. We look at each other again, my heart racing. Craig,
Hi.
I got strong feelings for you, bro. Feelings I can't deny anymore. Damn! Bro, me too. I run my hands through his hair, then down to his chest. Craig brings me closer, wrapping his arms around me. I feel so secure. You know, talking about old times is fun, but I like making new memories with you. I smile, tracing the lines of his hip with my finger. We kiss again. I'm not worried about it getting us getting too cold tonight. Aw, nice. Drink a full glass of water in the morning to help you wake up. Good dad tip. I should do that more often. Anyway. What rank are we at? I need to know. S rank!
Gold medal performance for sure.
Yeah! I nailed that shit. Alright. Yay! I got an achievement. Treat people better than they treat you. Dad tip number 84. Good dad tip. Whew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her in the car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Parker. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Brats. What the? Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the US government.
Dad.
Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding, you're right. I have a little surprise for you. Ugh. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda to the kitchen table, where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make it a big deal about it, but... Aw, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the tablecloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
Hey!
No way! I figure you probably won't be able to get a cable in the dorm room, so I thought it would be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers! This is all 19 seasons! And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. What? He told me not to make a big deal, but he seemed to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. You invited every single dad! That is amazing! Surprise! Dad, everyone's here! Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you.
Yes.
Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is, fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake. The good kind with the crunchies in the middle.
Yes.
I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Parker! Brian! I don't pass up on good mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you! He's gonna bait us. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thank you so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you in more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese.
Oh.
The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Parker. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey! Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me.
Oh.
You're right. Go forth, adults. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh.
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so... She'll fit into college just fine. Hey, Robert. Glad you can make it. Yep. Robert takes a sip of his drink. Why is he being so cold to me? Everything okay? Sure. Why don't you talk to me? I thought we had something.
Whoa.
Come on, Parker. You know what this was. You were an object to me the same way I thought I was an object to you. I figured we were on the same page here, at least from how you were acting.
Oh.
But I don't want to be in this if there are feelings involved. I got too much to deal with as it is. I'll catch you around.
Oh.
Hey, man. Matt! Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of banana bread Kennedys ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. Hey, looks like Amanda's hanging out with Briar and Hazel. Let's see what they're up to.
Hey!
Okay, Briar, think of a shape. Hazel? What's she thinking? Square. Briar? Star. We'll get it next time. Amanda leans closer to Briar and Hazel, lowering her voice. Listen, you guys can be real with me. If you're downplaying your psychic abilities, I want you to know that you can trust me. Heck, even think of me as the third twin. Amanda, that's a triplet. You know, Dad, by the time I'm done with these kids, we're gonna be finishing each other's... What? You didn't finish your sentence. Where are we gonna be finishing? Each other's sentences! See? Third twin! I have to go. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over to sit down next to me. Killer party, Pops! What can I say? I was inspired. So... I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but... Growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this. And now I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Parker, if you cry again. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time! Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking all our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff intentionally and unintentionally. You're gonna have to pay for most of it. Oh, world's best dad, I got a good achievement! Yeah! I got the good Amanda ending. Nice. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. Oh. I glance over to the backyard where Craig is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. Yes. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Pew! Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Craig and as last guests make their way out of the party.
Oh.
Bro.
Oh.
This reminds me of the party we used to throw. Fewer keg stands, of course. Probably for the best. I don't want to get my hip replaced after a party trick goes wrong.
Oh.
We can leave keg stands in the past.
Oh.
I'm, taking this weekend to relax. This party was my first stop out of the express train from the relaxation station. Next stop is Napville. Pull into the Parker Concourse. I'd like to book a ticket to Napville as well.
Oh.
I might have to meet you halfway at eating food directly off your own stomach town. We both giggle, but man, do I want to pour some chips on my belly while I hang out in a hammock. Craig, I'm glad you're making time for yourself. Me too. Stress is a funny thing, dude. I didn't realize how overworked I was until we got away from the city. It's honestly just as destructive as binge drinking every night and eating burritos off the floor. I guess we need to get out of the city more often then.
Oh.
Craig kicks his legs over the side of the bench and leans onto me, lying down on my lap. I run my fingers through his hair. You're looking for balance. I admire that. I'm trying not to feel guilty about doing things for myself.
Oh.
It's a process. And it's gonna take me some time to figure it out. I might need your help, bro. Craig, I'll be your bro till the day I die. And if being your bro means forcing you to take care of yourself, then I'll happily oblige.
Oh.
Craig looks up at me, smiling.
Oh.
Bro, that means so much to me. Craig sits up and pulls me into a kiss. Aw, bro. We both laugh. You and me, we're gonna be alright. Aw. Always bring a war chest. Dad's tip number 30. Alright. We got some good shit going on. We got the good Amanda ending. We got some we got some good stuff with Craig. It's been all good. Thank you all so much for watching. And you know what? With the length of his game, I think it's going to be pretty damn easy for me to get in on romancing other dads. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll be going for another dad next time you see me. So yeah. Bye bye for now, everyone. Also, good job, everyone, on this friggin' credits roll. Holy shit, you guys did an excellent job with this game, and wow, I'm glad. I'm so glad. This is a good game, and I loved it. I really enjoyed it. And now I'm just rambling until the end of the credits. Game from Game Grumps. Oh, hey! Nice. Very nice. Exercise regularly and alright, anyway. Now it's officially the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. And next time we'll be going for another dad. See you all later then. Bye bye.